7:31 p.m.
That whole ordeal took like 20 minutes in game.
In game, it only took 20 minutes. In real life, that took an hour.
Who am I? Why was I killed? One who is sure to know the answers to those questions is the man who ordered my murder. And the other end of the phone line, is the very man who had me killed. Our meeting is also sudden. I'm not sure I'm really prepared for what's to come.
Yes, that, if what I read in this file is true, this woman could be quite a bedeviling bit of trouble for us. She needs to be erased tonight. Confound that nearsighted Jigo. His skills are as feeble as his eyesight.
Not to worry, sir. I've already taken the next step, sir.
Why is it always these underground, like, super rich secret societies? Yes, but I say, the last thing I've ever expected was to talk to the target herself. Even if it only was over the telephone.
So, to be fair, secret societies do not really meet above ground or out in the open.
Yeah, but who the hell did they commission to make all these paintings? I must admit, my good man, it put me quite the tizzy there for a moment. Ha ha ha.
What is this place? These oddly luxurious furnishing, this oddly refined music.
Exactly.
That odd little machine. I've never seen a room like this before. One thing's for sure. These people are assassins. What's more, that red-headed woman is one of their targets. That file the old man has. Maybe you'll give me some information on my redhead.
Updated phone book. Trick time. Yes. How much longer, my good man?
We are charging up our backup power now, sir. The process should be complete in about 30 minutes, sir.
Yes. But confound that Jigo, I say. Every year, his reliable range gets shorter and shorter. He'll get coal in his next pay envelope, confound it.
I might suggest glasses in the incentives instead, sir. This file contains information about the redhead, but I can't read it when it's closed.
Great Scott! Did you see that? The file, I say, the file reared up and snapped at me, my good man. Nearly bit my head off.
Not to worry, sir. I've already seen to it that the target, Miss Lin, is no longer a threat to us, sir.
Bah, that's not what I'm talking about, man.
Lin, eh? So that's her name. But that file, it's like it's written in a foreign language. I can't read it at all. I'd suggest putting away the file and relaxing, sir. Why is a painting as a filing cabinet?
The secret society that clearly has somehow over-engineered a filing cabinet.
Though I guess if you want your secret files to be hidden, best to have it in like a innocuous place.
Yeah.
You have a very important job ahead of you tonight, sir. Darn. This is a pickle. The phone and I got put away neatly. The only thing I've learned is the name Lin. It sure is a real weird room. Traveled through the phone line to get here. But where exactly is here? Who exactly are these people?
Good question. Lamp.
Amp.
Projector. Well, guess you gotta operate the projector because you can't reach anything else. Egat, man! Are you trying to give me the case of the vapors?
My apologies, sir, but I did not touch it, sir. Here's the equipment is still malfunctioning, sir.
Still malfunctioning. Bah, granted, technology is certainly a convenient thing, but our use of it is just plain off, confounded. Yes, in any case. I don't wish to see the face of our current target, my good man.
As you wish, sir. In that case, might I suggest this, sir? Hey, that's...
Yes. C-Cell.
If all goes well with our deal tonight, we will have the power to change the world, sir.
Yes, it's a very important night indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes. And that is why we can't afford to trust that C-Cell. No, we must be very careful.
Cecil. That must be my name. Now that I hear it, it does sound familiar. Anyway, what could the ad be all about? Just what exactly was I up to, I wonder?
Well, you wouldn't exactly be the protagonist-looking kind of sort.
I mean, everybody
Your
else...
skin is...
Everybody else just looks weird in general, so like...
Well, your skin's not blue, so that's probably an up for you.
Yeah. We are completely prepared for tonight, sir.
You know, I just noticed that grape grows back. Yes, now, all we have to do is pluck the fruit of success. Ha ha ha!
Technology is so convenient, you could just regrow a grape.
I know, you could have done a lot of things with your technology and power, but like, end world hunger apparently with infinite grapes.
I mean, they could have just performed the surgery on the grape and it'd still be fine.
But you know. Yeah, see, it just pops back into existence.
One thing's clear, these villains seem to know me. Another thing, there seems to be some kind of connection between me and this Lin. Why else would our names both come up here like this?
I'm going ghost. Where's your head, man? I told you I do not wish to see this face.
My apologies, sir. It appears to be another malfunction, sir.
Well, get it fixed, man, unless you want me to see me malfunction.
See, you're already malfunctioning.
I cannot speak, I am so flabbergasted.
Certainly, sir. These guys murdered me, and now they're targeting the redhead. And connection do we have with each other? Oop. Thought bubble. Or dialogue.
I say, this room is giving me the heebie-jeebies, my good man. With this painting spinning around and the like, it's enough to give the man the jitters.
My apologies, sir. This room was just completed recently, sir. We're still trying to iron out the kinks, sir.
Yes, I just hope that's all it is. I mean, egad, man. How am I supposed to relax and enjoy my grapes? Those are some awfully large grapes.
I just love how we smack it and it works.
It's a miserable state of affairs when I can even be startled by a telephone that doesn't even ring. Egad. It's even more pathetic to be startled by the same telephone twice. Bah!
The problem must be solved, sir. The Miss Lin problem, sir. What, Lin?
Yes. You did mention taking the next step a moment ago, didn't you, my good man?
Yes, sir. I sent one step ahead Tango to our apartment, sir. That telephone call must be him reporting in, sir.
Very good, very good.
Lin is in danger again.
More like she's already dead.
See, this guy is different because he has glasses.
You're right. He has glasses. It's not Tigo, it's Tengo. This
Jigo
is
and
one-
Tango.
Tigo and Tengo. This is one step ahead, Tengo. I'm at the target's apartment now. And out with that man. Have you taken care of her? No, she isn't back yet. What? I only stand to reason. If the target got here first, they wouldn't call me one step ahead now, would they?
He does make a point.
I don't get it, but in any case, man, once you've taken care of her, then you'll promote me to the head of the Hitman division. Bah! No, man! Now you're even getting one step ahead of me. We can discuss my new salary later. Great Scott! Now you're even getting one step ahead of your last one step ahead. I'll get back to my job now, sir. Confound it! You're even hanging up one step ahead.
Case complete.
Lynn's apartment.
What did he say, sir?
He asked me to raise his salary.
What will you do, sir?
Maybe I'll give him some of nearsighted Jigo's pay.
Lin. Can't lose her. She's my only lead if I ever hope to solve this mystery of me.
We're going ghost.
You can tell they're villains because they killed a dog.
Not the dog!
The telephone line guided me to Lin's apartment. Fortunately, Lin isn't here yet, but unfortunately, the hitman is. And there are a couple of other unfortunate little elements waiting for me, it seems. Looks like there's another unlucky little lady here right tonight. And an even unluckier little doggy. Poor brave little warrior. He must have been trying to defend his mistress. Lin came home now. I have to do something about this situation and fast.
It's ghost time. Take possession of the dog and go back in time. Why do you need to open the dog door?
That was just to get to the dog.
Oh.
Do you want to voice the dog or do I?
I think you voice the dog because I'm voicing the villain.
Okay. Huh? Where am I? More to that point, who am I? Dot. Who am I? Are you talking to me? Of course. Do you see anybody else around here? If I remember right, the dead don't have voices. Their thoughts reach the other person directly. I guess that explains why this dog is talking to me right now. This is your mistress' apartment, and you are? Presumably the little dog who died there. Died? So I'm dead, huh? Let's see, the dead lose their memories, they even forget what they look like. So that's what this blue flame shape is all about. Oh. There's no time to lose. Miss Camilla, my Miss Camilla's in trouble. He's the best character in the game. You mean you remember? You know who you are? That's right, I'm Missile. Nice to meet you. You can see why.
Amazing. Better mascot than it's a Pomeranian.
Very threatening.
Incredible.
The fluffiness is really threatening, you know.
Incredibly threatening.
Well, I guess now it's possible for the dead to regain their memories. Thanks to this little doggy. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! And Miss Camilla's in trouble. I vowed to devote my life to protecting her. I died before I could rescue her. Okay, let her down like this. So you're more worried about your mistress' safety than your own death, eh? I like your moxie, little doggy. Looks like it's time to go back to 4 minutes before this little guy's death. Time to save his life.
Rewind time. $7:33.
Actually, something that I just noticed that's kind of bugging me is like if we're rewinding time. Why isn't the clock going counterclockwise? Why is it going clockwise?
That is true. They I guess that was a little oversight on their head. I don't know.
Let's see. First of all, I better see what I can find about your death load yet. Excuse me, but where exactly are we? Huh? You followed me. I followed you. You brought me with you. One or the other. Huh. It looks like the dead can move around together.
Wait, but if you're here, what about the dog?
This is
Is
the
the dog
land
alive?
of 4 minutes before your death. Really? We're really here? So that means you're going to save Miss Camilla, doesn't it? Aren't you even surprised? I mean, we just traveled through time, man. Not especially. I mean, Miss Camilla can walk around on 2 legs, and I can't do that. So she can do that. And it's not strange that you can walk backwards through time. So that's the way your mind works, eh? Guess that's reasonable enough.
Very reasonable.
Come on, let's get started. Okay, first we watch your last 4 minutes unfold, then we use what we learned to save Miss Camilla. Just like when I saved Lynn at the junkyard. If we can watch closely, we ought to be able to get a few leads. Keep your eyes open. Of course! Leave it to me to sniff out a few clues.
For
Yippee!
some
You
reason,
found
I
the
thought
remote!
she had a gun.
That'd be a whole different story. Like, she would use the gun on the hitman.
That'd end really quick.
One step ahead, Tango. Could not expect that.
Yeah, because she's 2 steps ahead. Now, yeah, like, my question is, how can the dog be alive at this point in time, but you have also traveled into the past with the soul of the other dog that died in the future? What are the rules of time travel here?
I think it's a paradox.
This breaks causality.
Shut that mutt up. No, Miss O, you're not supposed to bark. The lady next door is crabbier than ever tonight. If it barks again, I'll knock this wall down. You don't want her to knock the wall down, do you, boy? Why do you like to bark so much anyway? You sure are cute, but just don't get us killed, okay? Darn, I really want to watch TV too. Hey, I know, I'll listen to music.
Why do you have your headphones right above, like, what I presume is a fish tank?
Where else are you supposed to put them?
I don't know, somewhere not near water? Why does everyone own a rotary phone?
Given the time period this game in with phone lines and such. Actually, yeah, that is a valid point. Like, rotary phones are so out of style even at this point of time.
Yeah, like you'd have those like really shitty like call phones. Like, yeah, you'll have a landline, but it would be like those office phones you see with the keypad.
I'm in the mood for donuts tonight. Same, girl, same.
How luxurious.
It must suck living next door to her.
Yeah, basically the equivalent of a rich Karen. Like,
The worst type of Karen.
listen, you chose to live in an apartment. You're gonna have neighbors that are may or may not be noisy at certain parts of the day, but also you yourself are being an asshole by knocking on the wall. You know you have tenants above and below you. I don't really like it when jobs outside the original scope crop up. I have to put it down as a separate charge, and accounting never likes that. But I guess it can't be helped. Sorry, kid. Those are some impressive noise-canceling headphones if you could not hear the sound of a gunshot 5 feet away from you.
Or see the dog flying.
You know, all of that. The pressure wave from the bullet. Like I'll give, even if I gave him the benefit of the doubt that he's like using subsonic ammunition and has a silencer on his rifle, there's still enough force whatever.
So that's the
Video
whole
game.
dramatic story of what happened 4 minutes before you died. Wow, look at that, I'm dead. I'm kind of shocked, to tell the truth. Okay, let's get started saving her. But let's see, how are we going to do this? Seems the easiest way would be for you to take a big bite of that out of that man's leg. Well, I don't think I could do that. Whenever somebody I don't know comes around, all I want to say to them is, welcome! He's such a good boy.
He's a very good, you know, honestly, the most tame Pomeranian ever.
I can't help it. Okay, then I guess the only thing we can do is get the little lady to help herself somehow. I don't think she could do that. Did you notice her putting those red things on her head? Red things? Oh, you mean the headphones? Whenever she put those red things on, that's it. I can call her name until my throat is sore. But she never hears me. To be perfectly honest, I hate those red things. You're right. With those headphones on, our little lady doesn't even hear the sound of the intruder's gun. If you're playing your music that loud that you don't hear a gunshot, you're getting ear damage anyways.
That's some impressive noise canceling technology for the for whatever time period this is. Also, they're wireless.
Also, the fact that, like, you lose your hearing at such a young age.
Yeah, definitely losing hearing.
So that's our first lead. Now we know what we have to do. It's something about that.
Going ghost. Trick time. Holding umbrella. Drop him on. Drop it on the headphones. Nope.
Oh, so
Oh,
close.
Oh, that's you.
You almost knocked those red things down. Hey, I think you're onto something there. If we drop them in the fish tank, Camilla won't be able to use them anymore.
That's what I said.
If we drop them in the fish tank, Miss Camilla will get scolding from Miss Lynn. All you have to do is pretend it was your fault. That's the way of the honorable warrior. Why is he a samurai now?
That's the way of the honorable warrior.
Okay, but you've obviously never seen Miss Lynn when she gets mad. You can't really change the little lady's fate by just standing around watching. Intruder and Black will be entering this room in just 4 short minutes. My ghost tricks can only get me so far. If I want to save the little lady, I'm going to have to get her cooperation. The first step is to get rid of anything that might get in my way.
Okay, so let us do the thing. Open. Oh, you can hit that dude's legs with that. Can you move across the room? Is it going ghost?
Yeah, it can't really move without an object to possess, so...
Can you ring the phone? Oh, what if you hit it while she's trying to pick it up?
Yep.
Retract.
Uh-oh, this isn't good. Miss Camilla's gonna put those red things on her head. I know, once she gets them on, it's all over. You won't be able to hear a thing. I do. Oops. Oh no, darn. How did I manage to do that? Lynn just bought those headphones too. How about if we tell her that you did, Miss O? Darn, now I can't even listen to music either. I think the gods are playing tricks on me tonight. Forgive me, Miss Camilla, I'm only doing it to save you. What? Now you think you're one of the gods, eh? Huh? No, never mind that. The important thing is we managed to change the situation. That's true. At least now we can use the little lady's ears to help us.
I like how we get the time back.
Yep. That's fun. What's wrong? The telephone doesn't seem to be working right now. Usually the telephone line glows red, but it's dark right now. Looks like I can't use the telephone lines in the 4 minutes before Death World.
Can't even just make it ring for prosperity's sake.
The question is, what do we do now? Unless we do something more, the outcome will still be the same. Oh, if only I had big, strong teeth and aggressive spirit. Doesn't seem like we can stop the Hitman from coming in, so in that case. Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we hide Miss Camilla? Hide, huh? That sounds just like the kind of idea a little doggy would come up with. Are you making fun of me?
He might be.
Where could a little lady hide in this room? I think I might just have the place. There's one little problem.
Under the couch.
Have to get Miss Camilla in there, right? Exactly. If I could possess Camilla herself, the answer would be easy. But I can't do that, so I guess the only way to do it is to lead her there. Now, what can I do using the objects in this room? I think I'll try out various things and see what I can come up with. And I'll be here watching, cheering you on.
Oh, trying to try various things. Send the rat flying.
Wow, you sent that thing flying. I like to keep things exciting. And I like to bark at things that move. I guess everything looks like a toy to a little doggy. Now I bet our little lady will come over to quiet you down. So if you bark like that, you'll make the lady next door start howling. If you keep this up, the wall is going to come down on our heads before we know it. But you'll protect me if anything bad happens, right, Missile? Of course I will. It's quite a big promise for a little fellow. 4 little guys up against some formidable opponents. Man in black and that woman in purple.
Wait, how can he see color through the wall?
Don't question it. Why do you always give your mistress so much trouble? Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behavior. But when that little guy starts squeaking, it gets me all in an uproar. And when I bark, Camilla always comes over and gives me a nice hug. We might be able to take advantage of that piece of information. Huh? How? Wherever that donut falls, the rat shows up to check it out. And you go to bark at that rat, our little friend, lady, comes to you to quiet you down. Yes, that's just the way things work, I'm afraid. But in other words, the donut can be the bait that will lead the little lady to where we want her.
Uh-oh.
Ah, I can't make another donut fall. What do we do now? Without that donut, the sneaky guy won't come back and I won't bark. It looks like only one donut will fall. But the donut's the only bait that will lead the little lady to where we want her. Maybe I should rethink my plan of attack.
Does that mean we gotta restart?
Yes, but
Good dialogue. Ah, I see. Star ornament.
if you bark like that, how can anyone enjoy the pretty melody? And your poor mistress has to get up and quiet you down every time. Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behavior. Hey, look at that. One of your ornaments fell off the tree. I'm not interested in things like that. I graduated from playing with balls a long time ago. You should try graduating from needless barking too. Sorry, but that's the one thing I could just never give up. He's so great.
Great. Great Pomeranian. That is going awfully fast.
Yep.
Latch. Music box.
Something just fell in quite dramatically too. It was a wooden box, kind of heavy. I wonder what it was doing there.
Wait, you get an app?
I'm just glad it didn't fall on Miss Camilla's head. You don't need to add to the number of ghosts around here. Wow, you sent that thing flying. I like to tidy up by shoving eyesores under the sofa. Hey, how come you're looking at me when you say that? Wait a minute, under the sofa, eh? That might be the spot that the Hitman wouldn't look. Come to think of it, Miss Camilla climbs under the sofa all the time, trying to catch me. You're not a little doggy, aren't you? My new plan is to hide the little lady under the sofa. The only problem is, how do I lead her there? I just wanted to get all that to see the puzzle.
Oh, okay. I was like, so technically you could do it all in one turn.
You could. I just since you're seeing this all blind, I want to give you as much much things as possible.
Makes a lot of sense. Imagine pushing your cart there and then you turn back and your cart's gone.
Where'd the donuts go?
Exactly. Will that music box become important?
Yeah, but not right now. It doesn't help with the current situation.
There's a bright pink rat instead of the dark blue rat. Which means they're different rats.
Yep. And with how society labels things, that's a female rat. Yes, I'll know. What are you doing under here, you silly boy? Oh, my little missile, you're always doing the cutest things.
Nobody's here, eh? My prey is bound to come home sometime. Might as well make myself comfortable in the meantime. Meanwhile,
Helped himself to a donut.
bro just ate a whole.
How skilled do you have to be with a gun to grab a donut and then toss it in?
I mean, not that skilled, to be honest. You could do it with like a stick.
There, our little lady's
like-
fate has been averted.
Well, I mean, the little lady was just tied up. What he really averted was the Pomeranian dying.
Yeah, but in the end, no one had to die. It has? The poor thing is so curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. Well, yeah, that's true. But that's not so bad in the scheme of things. I say she's just fine. And look, you're not dead. Oh, you're right. We did it. We did it, didn't we? We did it! But besides, you're the one who did it. Huh? Me? I saved Miss Camilla? Yep. You're the one who led her under the sofa, right? You protected your mistress? I can attest to that. Oh. Oh, thank you! Fate averted. Can I ask a question? Sure, what is it? What exactly are those strange powers of yours? Oh, you mean my ghost tricks? Apparently they're the power to manipulate inanimate objects. If they're ghost tricks, can I do them too? I'm dead after all. I guess that's how it goes, right? Been staring at those
No.
donuts as hard as I can for a long time now. But they won't budge for me.
Nah, you don't have the ghostly aura coming off your soul.
Why do you suppose that is? I don't really know. I guess you just don't have that power. Well, I have one thing to say to that. That's not fair!
Yeah, you're not special.
You may be a dog, but you're not special. You're special in our hearts. Sorry, but I guess not everybody who dies gets the powers of the dead. So what's going to happen to me now? Nothing really. Your death has been erased. You'll just go back to being a happy little doggy, living your everyday life. I guess this means goodbye, doggy. But we'll meet again sometime, right? Yeah, maybe if you die again. What you did for me tonight, I'll never forget it. Yes, well, we better be getting back to the present. Time to see what happens next in our story.
Yeah, no, seriously, like, you averted his death, but his soul, you're still talking to his soul from the past, so I guess it's only when you exit the 4 minutes after death
Yep.
world. A new
Also,
president is born.
This chapter is where the demo died, but I was considering to play the demo tonight, but because I bought the game already, so we now have the full game.
Amazing. Maybe we'll make this a short series.
It is relatively short compared to the RPGs we are actually playing.
Our stupid ass long RPGs.
Now a new president is born. The little lady is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. And the little doggy is wagging his tail happily, without a care in the world. What am I gonna do now? I think I'll watch for a while and see what happens.
Seems like a bad idea, personally, but what? Still at the junkyard? Alright, got it. I'm on my way. I guess my prey likes to play hide and seek. She hasn't had enough of that junkyard yet, apparently. I can't let nearsighted Jigo beat me out on this one. I better hurry. You just opened a door that has a turn doorknob with your gun.
He's one step ahead of us. What was that all about? You saved me, didn't you, Miss Ho? I just know you did. Maybe I should Answer it.
Frick time. Don't know why this is important.
We always have to see what goes on in the phone call. Call from Lynn, eh? Sounds serious. I wonder what they're saying. Rego processed that phone and listened. There's that little doggy, all curled up on the floor, giving away the life we worked so hard to get back for him. That's fine, but what's up with that core? The dead can possess living creatures. That's one of the rules Mr. Destiny taught me. So what would a living and breathing doggy be doing with a core? I try possessing him and see. Oh, it's you! It's you! It's, come to think of it, I never did ask you your name. I guess it's good we ran into each other again then. This is a good chance for us to reintroduce ourselves to each other. You mean you forgot my name already? After everything we shared together, the drama, the tearful goodbye? I miss you. But you know it's strange. I wonder why you remember me now that you're alive again.
That's what I mean.
You remember your time being dead? Of course, all of it. Okay, let me get this straight. The memory of being dead doesn't disappear. And the dead I meet in the ghost world develop core when they return to the land of the living. Now I didn't possess that core, I can talk to that person.
Wait. Doesn't mean you can talk to Lid?
We'll see. Looks that way, yes? Camilla! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I don't know if I'm okay exactly. You won't believe what just happened. Listen to me. You got to get out of there right now. What about dinner? I was thinking about spaghetti tonight. I won't be going back there for a while. You might be in danger if you stay there too. But I already was in danger just a little while ago. Meet me at the restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen on Dead End Drive. Dead End Drive? I don't know, that's pretty far. Just hurry, okay? Oh, and one more thing. Bring the music box with you, okay? Music box? I love music boxes. Is it a present for me? God, she's adorable. Sorry, but it doesn't play. I can't even get the lid to open. Then you can't very well call it a music box then, can you? More like just box. She is smart.
Well, maybe we'll be able to play the music box with the power of our ghost tricks.
Just bring it, okay? It's kind of big and it's made out of wood. Okay, well, I will. Where is it? I kind of hid it in that room you're in. How does one hide it in an apartment?
The pigeon speak?
No, it's the old man, but it'd be funnier
I
if
thought the pigeon spoke.
also it'd be funnier if the pigeon was the one speaking it and then the old man was just a body.
That's hilarious.
Not again.
I
God.
switched my mind with the pigeon.
Now I've dropped the phone in there too. How about if we tell her you did, Missile? I sure hope Lynn's alright. I better get going. I know right where Dead End Drive is. I never saw any music boxes around here. Where am I supposed to find it? You know where it is, Missile? Let me look, okay? I hear pet owner just like talking to their pets.
Yeah.
I guess the phone's dead now. What are the odds that would happen? Sorry, our little lady is a bit of a klutz. Next thing you know, she'll be dropping that poor little doggy in the tank. Oh wait, something is happening then. Better help Camilla find her treasure. I don't know if it's because I lost my memory or what. I don't seem to remember what a music box is exactly.
What kind of ghost are you that you can go back in time and also pause time?
A weird kind of poltergeist. That wooden box just fell. That might be the music box we're looking for. Bet that little lady will know when we see it. We're really close now. This is it, the music box. Yippee! How'd that fit in her pocket? That
Oh,
dress
no,
doesn't even have pockets. How did it fit?
well, you know, the same way the GTA 5 characters pull out rocket launchers from thin air.
I'll leave the remote here. But don't you touch it, Missile. If the TV comes on, you'll start barking. I hate to find you flat and underneath that wall when I come home. Okay, I'm leaving now, Missile. I have to go help Lynn. She's like a sister to me, you know? You be good while I'm away, and no barking. Still no peace for this little lady. And the redhead Lynn is facing a new crisis right now as well.
Is it just me, or does the dog have like 4 tails?
It's just wagging it. But it does look like it has 4 tails. Meanwhile, I'm in a bit of pickle of my own. With the receiver at the bottom of the fish tank, I find myself still trapped in this apartment. Too bad I just can't curl up and go to sleep with my tail wagging too. There's something I must do. The question is, how do I go about getting out of here?
Well, why don't we use the cranky old lady on the other side of the house?
But we'll find out in the next chapter. Thank you so much for riding with us on the Dawson Aussie. Please make sure to take all your belongings. Make sure you're not possessed by a ghost.
Yeah, and make sure not to die. You don't want to be. Well, if you do die, make sure you have ghost power so you can prevent your own death later.
You only got 4 minutes though.